Sir, yesterday discussed the operator and notify and some TP mail server.
We haven't discussed. Just I have shown you how to create an operator. That's it. But operator won't work individually. Operator will take the help of the database mail. As database mail is not configured, so that's why it was failed.
Okay. Okay, simple create the operator, correct?
Yes, just simply created the operator. That's it.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. Okay, guys. So here, if you see, there is no way to skip the standby databases backups, guys. Can we take the backup on the standby database?
No, sir.
No.
First year, sir, employee database is standby and read by which
Standby
type
and read only.
situation?
Standby means read only. Automatically, you will get this read only. Okay.
Which
Here we got only.
situation is?
Yes, please.
Ignore databases where restricted.
It will ignore only demo DB. Okay, so that's why you do not get any error for demo DB. But standby, it is not ignoring. That's okay. So that's why I just want to show you. Sometimes you will get the errors saying the same thing. Okay, the database in the standby state. So we cannot take the backup like this. So that's not actually an error. If you see it, that's not actually an error. Let me rerun it again. Okay. So let me rerun it again. This time, okay, this time there is a separate backup file will be created. Okay, why? Because it is taking with the date and timestamp, right? Actually, it took at 245, now at 253. So time is changed. So backup file also will be changed. So you can, of course, the old backup files after 2 weeks, as we gave 2 weeks time, after 2 weeks means around March 2nd week like that, it will be deleted, guys. This backup file will be deleted automatically. Got the point? Why? Because this is a fresh backup, 26th backup, right? 2 weeks means what? Next time when it will run. Okay, this is 1 week. Tomorrow it will run, right? And 6th, next iteration. What is the next iteration? 13th. On 13th, this backup will be deleted, guys. By that time, it will be older than 2 weeks. 13th iteration. When it runs again, 13th, right? Every Sunday, right? So again, it will run on every Sunday. So 13th, it will run. 6th, it won't be deleted. Why? Because 2 weeks won't be completed by that time. By 13th, 2 weeks will be completed. So this backup will be deleted automatically, guys. We don't delete anything automatically because of this particular, what we can say, this maintenance plan, maintenance cleanup task, it will be deleted automatically. As we mentioned, 2 weeks older backups has to be deleted. Okay. Any questions, guys? Any doubts? Any questions, any issues, any doubts, please, in the maintenance plans?
Yes, sir, remaining all the maintenance plans,
Okay.
there are the index rebuilds and DBCC check DB.
Yes.
So why are you using this purpose, and when used to this maintenance plans? Backup maintenance plan is okay, and maintenance cleanup planning is okay. There were one is the history. So which type of histories are cleanup task?
That is
Some other
some, see, in the tables history, the history, the job histories and all will be there, right? That can be
Yes.
cleaned up. That can be cleaned up. Okay, using a
Okay.
history. And we don't use all the things. Yes, we'll use a database, rebuild index, reorganize. These things you can understand once we completed the rebuild index, reorganize index classes. Okay, so then only we'll use it. So we usually have indexes on the tables. Sometimes we'll rebuild the indexes based on the fragmentation level. So we don't do it manually, so we'll do it automatically. So we'll use rebuild index and reorganize index. Shrink also we don't use it. Why? Because we cannot shrink it automatically. Okay, we have to shrink it manually. We have to check what causes the reason, what is the reason and all. Based on that, we have to shrink it. So we will use these 5, Sanjeev. Okay, one is backup task, second one is DBCC check DB. It will also run for every 1 week in the organization. Okay, it's very easy, guys.
Okay.
Tomorrow try to create a DBCC check DB maintenance plan. Try to create it and run it once. Just DBCC check DB. I don't need anything. Nothing we have to do. Simply you have to drag and drop it. You have to select the databases and select the schedule when it has to run. That's it, and save it, guys. That's it. Very simple. Just a 2 minutes work. That's it. Okay. So, and we'll use this one. and we'll use maintenance cleanup task to delete the old backups, and we'll use notify operator task in case if something went wrong to notify to the operators, and we'll use rebuild index, and we'll use reorganize index and update statistics. These are the common maintenance plans that will be there in the organization. And again, no need to create a separate maintenance plan. In the sub plan, it's in the particular maintenance plan, only one maintenance plan will be there per server, guys. In the maintenance plan itself, you can add, say for example, I want to go for a DBCC check DB, okay, database consistency. Okay, I can schedule it. This has to run every Sunday. Okay, as already every Sunday full backups are running, let's go with every Saturday, guys. Every Saturday 2 a.m. it will run. Okay, 02 a.m. it will run. That's it. Click OK. Okay, chalo. On what database it has to run? Now you have to drag the particular task. Where is that? Execute SQL agent. Execute T-SQL. Where is that, guys? Check database integrity. This one. Okay, this one. Drag and drop it and double click on it. What databases you want? Okay, so select the databases. Select all the databases. Again, same, ignore the databases and click OK. Now this will run. Click OK again. Now this will run. Control S. This will run as per the schedule. This is a full backup subplan which will run every Sunday 2 a.m. This is a DBCC check DB subplan which will run every Saturday 2 a.m. Don't give full backup and DBCC check DB same schedule. Okay, it will run it, no issues. But the thing is, performance killers, both DBCC check DB and your backup also full backups. Okay, both are performance killers. If you run it, it will consume the memory, it will consume the CPU a lot. So that's why if you plan a DBCC check DB on Saturday, we'll plan full backup on Sunday, or after full backup, you can plan it for a DBCC check DB. Okay, guys, clear? Any issues, any doubts? Yes, please.
In DBCC check DB, what will be checking?
It will check the consistency errors and allocation errors. Okay, it will check whether any pages are corrupted or not. Any tables are corrupted, it will check using the simply DBCC check DB database name. That's it. Okay, you can also use DBCC check table also. DBCC check DB is going to check the database. DBCC check table is going to check the table, guys, whether table is good or not.
Okay.
Okay, so any questions, any doubts, please?
Sir, check database integrity task will do the same, sir.
That's what DBCC check DB means, check database integrity.
Okay.
Yes, give me 2 minutes. I'll be back. Just give me 2 minutes. Okay. In case if anyone wants to share anything, you can share it, guys. Okay.
Yeah, anyone can discuss something, right? Other than idle.
Yeah, actually,
with anyone, any task.
Hello, that table we cannot back up, but that schema we can back up the table. Is it
No, schema.
schema of the
No.
table?
Schema of the tables, it's not a particular backup because using to the third-party tools, then you can restore the table because Apex recovery tool, they are the one
Yes.
tool. If you are select the backup files and select the database, but it is the paid version. If you are using to the free, so every 6 row of the tables, you can restore the tables of the particular database from the backup files. So there are the no official way in SQL Server without using third-party tools.
To back up
Oh.
the table. Okay.
Yes,
Yeah,
particular tables or
Table.
particular schema tables.
Yeah, hey, I have a doubt. If we are started the SQL Server in a single user mode,
Okay,
the agent will stop or
stop रहेगा.
Oh,
Agent is
so
not
at-
start because SQL Server is a single user mode. You can start in the recover of the password. That time you can start the SQL Server to be restarted. Because if, for example, you are working on databases, your password is don't know okay, what are the password. So how to recover the SA password? So that time will be started in single user mode on SQL Server.
okay. And if I have two instances,
Okay.
one is named and one is a default instance.
Okay.
So at this time, I want to select named default instance. At that time, we want to select right click properties and startup parameters. And at this time, we use minus M there.
Yeah. Minus. There are the startup parameter. There are the three: minus M, minus D, minus E. Master
Okay,
data
and
file.
we add
L.
minus M there, and the SQL
Three.
Server default instance will be in a single user mode, right?
Yes.
Yes.
So if I connect another instance, it will work or not? Should I face this issue? If I
That
tell me.
instance would be in multi-user mode. No? Only that particular instance will be single user. Because
Yes,
you are
Fanendra,
only-
yes. We can use other named instance. Suppose if we set for the single user mode for default instance, we can use that other instance. Nah? I think no issue.
no issue.
Okay,
Because
and
you are
only named instance will be connected. The default instance will not be connected.
Why?
no,
Because you
because
set in
Yes.
single user mode, right?
in server in SQL Server configuration you are using different agents for means different services. For your named instance, it will be different SQL Server agent, and for other
Okay, I have
instance,
an, okay, fine. I have another doubt also. So if I am at the time of installation named instance, new named instance, so we select Windows authentication mode.
okay.
Okay.
Yes,
After-
there are two modes
Yeah,
during
okay,
installation
fine.
and mixed and
Windows authentication mode after completion of installation, instance is completed successfully installed.
Okay.
So at this time, we want to try to log in SQL mode.
Okay.
Can we
Yeah,
can we
you can do
change
it
the
in Explorer, right?
No, actually, if you are
Right.
connected to SQL Server instance level property, go to security. There are
Okay.
the window authentication mode and SQL Server authentication. If you are installed to the window authentication mode only, the SA password is by default is disabled state. So then, and then instant level property, go to security, and if you are SQL Server authentication, click your select your password and confirm password. Then SQL Server will be restart. Service must be a restart. Then you are connected to the SQL authentication mode. As
that
usual.
means at the time of we are using SQL Server authentication mode, just change the mode, right?
Yes,
Yes,
right.
Okay, fine.
Sanjeev bhai, what will DBCC do? Check DBCC check.
Check because they go in the database level there are the for the physical architecture of the databases that is called stored the pages and extend. There are the one concept. So because every table occupied to the data pages with the help of fill factor, there are the one concept of fill factor. Fill factor decided if you are set the data pages is 5. So every 5 row, and then automatically 6 row is coming. Then automatically new page will be created on the particular table. If your pages is corrupted, then not access to the table. That time these commands will be helpful. Okay, if you are checking to the database level, because database is a collection of the NDF and MDF files and LDF files, that time data will be stored in the table format, tables. So that time all the checking to the allocations and indexes rebuild, because indexes pages are also available in the database level. So indexes is properly working or not, and the table all the pages are fine or are corrupted some is pages. So that times will be these commands will be helpful. If you are no, then using to the DBCC check DB and check tables also available. If you are individual database console command, that is called the DBCC. There are a lot of commands DBCC, approximately more than 100 commands. There are the some using to the different situations. If you go to the Microsoft website, then there are database DBCC command. There are a lot of DBCC command.
Thank you, bhai.
Okay, guys. Okay. Any questions? Yes, please proceed.
Sir, you told me the hot backups and cold backups, right, sir? Sir, in cold backups, we stop the SQL Server instance and copy and paste into some other location, right, sir?
To some extent, it's true. Only for system databases will stop it, not for user databases.
Okay, sir. In hard backup, sir, what?
Hard backups means your regular backups, sir. Taking your regular backup, full differential log backups, these are all hard backups.
Okay, sir, fine.
Hard backups is nothing but taking backup when the database is online is called hard backup. This full backup is the hard backup. Differential is a hard backup. Log is a hard backup. All other backups are hard backups only. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Any questions, guys, please?
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Any questions? No questions. Chalo. Then what we'll do, guys, I'll tell you how to create a this one database mail, but it won't work. I am sure it won't work. But this is the process, correct process. And again, in the organization, we don't create a database mail like this. We have a script. We'll execute the script. A simple script will be there. We'll execute that script, which will create a database mail, and it will start sending emails also if something went wrong. Okay. In the organization, if you go to the company, you have to ask your colleagues. There is a script folder, shared folder will be there. From that shared folder, you can take. And that too, you don't get a chance to create a database mail for the existing servers. Existing servers, already the database mail will be configured. In case if it is a new server, during post installation, we have to run that scripts. In that script, creating database mail is also one script. Then itself, you have to configure, you have to run that script to configure the database mail, guys. Okay. Database mail is a feature which will help you to send an emails to the recipients. Okay. Database mail is a mail feature. Okay. Which will help you to send an email to the recipients. Usually in the organization, we have a separate mail server. Outlook is our regular mail server. So we'll set up the things in the Outlook. We'll use the Outlook server name. We'll use the Outlook server port number and all. In our case, there is no Outlook. We are going to use Gmail, right? So I'll give Gmail server name, SMTP server, Simple Mail Transfer Protocol. SMTP means Simple Mail Transfer Protocol. We'll use that Google SMTP server name, Google SMTP port number, guys, so that it will configure a database mail for Google. But from 2017 onwards, it won't work. Might be some issue or some other reasons. But in 2012, SQL Server 2012, it will work. So the same settings you have to follow if you want to configure it manually. This feature has been introduced from SQL Server 2005, guys, database mail. Before 2005 means in the SQL Server 2000, we have SQL mail, SQL mail. Okay, from 25 onwards, 2005 onwards, it was converted into database mail, guys. How to configure? Right click, configure database mail. Next. Okay, this is the first time you are doing, right? So set up database mail by performing the following tasks. You have to give the SMTP accounts. Okay, and you have to give the security and you have to give the parameters, guys. Okay, these are the three things we are going to do it now for the first time. Next. It is by default, it will be in stopped state, guys. This feature will be in stopped state. Would you like to enable this feature? Yes. Okay, just click on enable. Okay, profile name, database mail or SQL database mail. Any name you can give. Okay. I want to add account. Okay, which account? From which account I have to send? See, for example, you want to send an email to your friend. What you are going to do, guys? What are the inputs? What are the requirements? If you want to send an email to your friend, what are the requirements? Tell me.
The two
Select
No, no, you're
for
saying
two
sending and
and
Because
subject
Selecting
and
you
message for
need
this.
a subject, you need a to. Of course, you need from also, right? From which mail ID? You might have 10 mail IDs. You might have 2 mail IDs or 3 mail IDs, right? From which mail ID? So you need from, you need to, okay, and subject what you are going to send, everything you are going to give, right? So same things will give it. Account name is what we can give any name also. Here also you can give any name. SQL DBA mail account. Mail account. Okay, done. Description, no need to give anything, sir. Email address, you can use your own email. These are the outgoing server details. You have to give the outgoing server details. Okay, so here you can give, guys, whatever document I just shared with you yesterday in the automation document, everything will be documented, guys. Everything will be documented. You can use that existing document. Okay, say for example, I want to use the existing mail ID, guys. Okay, I want to use the existing mail ID. I can use it. Okay, so let me go to this existing mail ID and I can go for it. Okay. Okay, so I'm just giving my mail ID here. Okay, just giving my mail ID, the one that I'm going to use regularly for sending the documents and all, right? So that I'm using. Okay, so server name, guys, this is a SMTP server name you have to give. No need to give display email, no need to give reply email and all. You have to give server name SMTP dot. For Google, we are going to use
Gmail.com.
Gmail, right? For Google, the SMTP server name is smtp.gmail.com. Okay, and the port number for Google is Gmail
587.
is 587. This is the port number for Outlook, guys. 25 is the port number for Outlook. Okay, so 587, right? Done. This requires a secure SSL, means as you are sending mails using SQL Server, it should be secured. Okay, you have to select this option and you have to give this username and password. Whatever username you gave here, you have to give. This is your from account. You are configuring your from account. That's it. While sending an email, you will logged into that particular account, right? While sending an email, you will logged into that particular account. Agree? So this is your from account. You have to give your from account, right? Username you will give, password you will give. That's what I'm giving. This is a password, not new password. To log into this Gmail ID, which password I will use, the same password I have to give. Why? Because your SQL server will log into your Gmail ID using the credentials, so that you have to give correct credentials. Otherwise, your SQL server can't log into your Gmail account and it can't send the mail. The process is same. Now you are logged into your mail account and you are sending it manually. But here, SQL server on behalf of you, SQL server will log into your Gmail account and SQL server will send an emails to the recipients, guys. The process is same. Okay, so don't forget about the process. So you have to log into your Gmail account. So what is this? Let me give the password, guys. This is my Gmail ID password. Done. Just click OK. Don't give new password. The one which you are using for logging into your Gmail ID, give that password only. Go to next. Select the profile, public profile, private profile you will have, and default profile. I'll make this profile as, means even though you have multiple profiles, it has to use this profile only. You can create multiple profiles. Okay, it has to use this profile only whenever it has to send an emails. Whenever SQL Server has to send an email, it has to use the same profile. Okay, for the existing database mails and all. So only existing profile, no issues. So private profiles we don't give it any. So you can just go to this public profile, go to next. These are the parameters, guys. Don't change any parameters, keep it as it is. Like extended value means extra information, it will be logged extra information. Why is the error came, what is the reason, everything you can see. And of course, account retry, only once it will retry to send an email, and retry delay 60 seconds, and maximum file size in case you want to send any. In the email will attach the files, right? In the same way, if anyone wants to attach the files, they can attach the files, but the maximum size of the file is this much only, this many bytes only. Can you tell me in the GB? This is bytes. Can you tell me in the MB or GB, guys? Can anyone tell me?
1
1 MB, yeah? This is 6 zeros. 16 zeros means 10 lakh 10 lakh bytes, guys. Okay, 10 lakh bytes. No problem, leave it. Just asking casually. Okay, not an issue. Finish, guys. That's it. Okay, this is how we'll configure the database mail. Now your database mail is ready. Now you can send an email to anyone. If you want to send manually, right click, send a test email. You can give your own mail ID, guys. Okay, I can send it. But of course, I told you, right, it will be failed. We haven't set up. Okay, in the SQL 2017 Gmail, it won't work for Gmail. Okay, you have to use your Outlook and all. So this is how usually we are going to configure the database mail, guys. Okay, so
Sir, how to set the Outlook name, sir, in
we don't
instead
set
of
it, sir.
Gmail?
See, in the organization, you will have, that's why whatever questions you have, no issues. In the organization, we don't create database mail like this. Okay, you will have a script. You have to run that script. Okay, so when you run that script, in the scripts itself, you can see a database mail, SMTP server name, Outlook SMTP server name, Outlook port number and all. In the mail, in the script itself, it will be there. So nothing to worry. Sir, which SMTP server I have to use, which port number I have to use, everything will be there in that script.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Or you can Google it, okay, script for database mail Outlook, okay, just Google it, you will get a script. That also you can get a script. You can execute that script also, guys.
Okay,
But
sir.
it won't work. Why? Because it needs an extra permissions and all. Okay. Any questions, any
Okay.
doubts, guys, in the database mail? Once the
Sir,
database
at
mail is
that time,
configured, say for example, my job is failed, I want to get the notification. How can I get the notification? Go to the job properties. Okay. Go to the job properties and you can go to the notifications page. As you have configured database mail, as you have configured this operator, so automatically you can choose the operator and you can click OK. For this, I want to set up notification. Go to the notification, select email and choose your operator. Just click here. Okay, just click here, you will get an operator name. Operator means a simple email ID, guys. That's it. Now if this job fails, you will get an email immediately. You means your DBA team will get an email, guys. Okay, any questions, any doubts, guys, please? So that is your database mail.
Sorry, sir, if you run that script, whatever going to configure the for mail, right?
Yes,
so
correct.
if you run that script, the entire configurations like
Yes,
operators
completed
and
everything. No, operator is different. It
okay,
will only
okay.
did I configure operator during this database mail? Whatever inputs I gave,
No,
account
sir.
names, SMTP account, SMTP IP address, support number, Gmail IDs, okay, mail ID, mail accounts, profile, public or private profile, retry items, retry intervals, file size, okay, these things, whatever inputs I gave just now, those inputs will be scripted out, guys.
Okay, and that scripts include entire team.
Yes,
maybe.
correct.
Okay,
That's
okay,
what,
sir.
see, that script won't include entire team, okay? The script will include only SMTP server details. Okay, so it will use which operator you want to use it. Again, your database mail will go to the operator. In the operator, which account you are using, it will try to send that of course, in the database mail, you can see the operator also. Okay, it will set to that particular operator. When that particular job or maintenance plan failed, it will invoke the operator. In the operator, there is one email address is already saved. Email has been sent to that particular email address.
Okay, sir.
So that SMTP mail server uses our machines storage?
That is a separate setup, guys. In the organization, there is a separate setup for SMTP. Okay, so you don't worry about it. Your network team will take care of it. Okay.
Okay.
Any questions, guys?
Are there any queries to check that mail? How it's easy to get in? Stored procedures.
Stored procedure for what?
For this mail, sir.
Mail means what? To configure a mail or what?
No, not configure. Just to check some details about which mails are sending.
You can use SP_database mail. Okay.
Okay.
You can use some parameters with SP_database mail. You can check the users' profiles, accounts, and all.
Okay.
Sir, sorry, sir. Please repeat link between database mail and this SPA operators. Sir.
No, see, actually, there is no big thing here. A database mail is your Gmail. Imagine your Gmail. Database mail is your Gmail. Okay. Your operator is your recipient to whom you are going to send an email. So if you want to send an email, you should have Gmail or not. First of all, you should have Gmail account or not.
Yes, sir.
That is your database mail. Database mail will help you to send an emails. But to whom I have to send an email? Your operator. You have to create an operator. So based on the operators, it will send an email. If you want to send it manually, also you can send it. Okay, right click database mail to whom you want to send. You have to simply give the email ID here. To here. Okay, you have to simply give the email ID. Operators means every time I cannot give you rights if this job is failed. Every time, okay, this job failed. Every time, please send an email to that particular person. Why you will give it manually? If you give operator there, your database mail directly contact the operator. Hey, operator, this job is failed. To whom I have to send an email? Operator, hey, in my stomach, I have an email IDs. Okay, send this information to these email IDs. Operator will send those email IDs to database mail. Database mail will send it will say it's just simply two addresses. That's it. Operator means simply two addresses. Instead of giving manually, okay, you will create an operator, what and all email IDs you want to notify. So your database mail will directly communicate with the operators and it will send an emails that are there in the operators list. That's it.
Yes, sir. Thanks.
No problem. Any questions, guys? No questions?
Sir,
Please, sir, please, sir.
so to take the backup particularly, so we are using that maintenance plan in the organization, right?
Yes.
Rather than go for script.
Yes,
for all
yes,
databases.
correct. That's your wish, your organization wish. You cannot ask them why you are not using maintenance plans. My sir told about maintenance plan features and all. Please use it. You cannot push them. Okay. It depends upon their requirement. Either they will use the backup jobs or they will go for a maintenance plans.
Sir, one more thing, sir. If database is in standby mode, in that case, what you can do, sir? I mean, anyway, that maintenance plan, we don't get any issue. All other database it will get backed up. So in that case, we just simply leave that.
That's it. We have to leave it. Check the error whether it is for standby databases or not. Check it, or else we cannot skip also. That's not why, because you cannot see the script and all for maintenance plan, right? We cannot skip this database. Check the error whether it is for standby databases or not. If it is for standby databases, you can leave it. You can ignore it.
Okay. Maybe that is restoring, right?
Yes, correct.
Okay.
Restoring
or
backup and anything.
Okay. Thanks.
Any questions, guys? Any questions? Any doubts, please? No questions. That's it for today. Tomorrow we'll meet. Not tomorrow. Monday we'll meet, guys. We'll discuss about the alerts. Okay, and then we'll start upgradation concept. Okay, on Monday. From Monday onward. Yes,
how
please.
to remove the standby mode, sir?
Standby mode. Do one thing. Who is this? Panendra. I'm giving one assignment. How to set the database in standby. How to remove the database from standby. Okay, Google it and let me know the script. Very simple script will be there. Just one line command will be there. Okay, so Google it and let me know. You have to send a WhatsApp message. What is the query to set the database into the standby mode? To remove the database from the standby mode. Okay. Standby mode, single user mode, whatever it want. Okay. Yes. Very simple script. I just want to explore you. That is the thing. I can tell you. Alter query will be there. You can simply very simple query, but just explore it once. Okay. Yes. Any questions, guys? Okay. So
continue
yes,
with
please.
classes, sir. What future classes?
So next from Monday onwards, important classes will be there, guys. Up to now, this is some extent, and next we are going to enter into the advanced level, advanced SQL Server, guys. So we'll discuss upgradations, in-place upgradations, migrations, and we'll discuss HA and DR, high availability and disaster recovery concepts from Monday onwards. Very important classes, very beautiful and excellent classes. you should know those features, guys. Okay, most of the questions you will get it from the HA and DR only. So these are so next 15 to 20 days, very important. Okay, so we are going to close it in the next 20 days, guys. But these classes are very important. Please try to concentrate on it. Please don't miss it, and try to practice it every day. Very important classes. Advanced SQL Server, but don't think advanced. If you are good in this basic SQL Server, you can be good in the advanced SQL Server, guys. Whatever things we discussed here, same things will be discussed there also. Combination of all those things. Now we discussed about the jobs. We discussed about the backups. In the log shipping, it's a collection of jobs, backup jobs. Same thing will be there, okay? But we'll club everything. Whatever we discuss it till now, we'll club everything and we'll learn it, guys. Okay, fine. So that is our plan for the next 2 weeks.
Hello.
Yes, please.
Sir Sanjeev.
Sanjeev.
There are the one question.
Please, please.
For example, my table is 300 GB.
Okay.
Interviewer ask. So my table is 300 GB. I want to delete some record. And the disk space is not available. If you are generate the records, then transaction log will be generated. Transaction log will be full.
Yes, correct.
So I want to say, sir, the database is used to the simple recovery mode, and after perform the action, and you can data recovery model is full after complete your operation. Okay. Well, no, there's any alternate way. Okay, how to delete the record, and the disk space is limited. If you are database is full recovery mode, then transaction log will be generated, and this transaction log disk will be full. Then in the middle during the execution, get error. The disk is full. So how to overcome these types of problem?
Sir, less than 1 minute, sir.
Okay, guys. Do one thing. Okay, we'll discuss the same on Monday. Okay, Sanjeev. We'll discuss. Okay, any alternative ways are there? We'll discuss on Monday. Okay, so that's it, guys. I'm going to close this meeting now. Okay, so there is no extension for today. We'll meet Monday 7 a.m. Okay, we'll discuss those things. Yeah, thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, sir. Bye.
Bye.